Hey guys, welcome into Major Push Wrestling Talk Show podcast. My name is Gino, and I'm here to talk about Smackdown from this evening, Friday, August 23rd, 2024. So let's get right into it. The show opened up again this week with a set in the ring. This time it was for the Grayson Waller effect. It was a new staging, a new setup. And Grayson Waller and Austin Theory were already in the ring. They called them the Audacious Austin Theory. I wonder if that's going to catch on. They had Cody Rhodes as their guest. My first thought was, why? What do they have to do with Cody Rhodes? It turns out that this was set up a Kevin Owens video package. But Grayson Waller is a heat magnet. He cut off Cody Rhodes before he could do his second whoa, and then he cut him off again when he said, "So, well, did you see what he want to talk about?" I thought that was great. Grayson Waller is a top level heel for sure. So I would say that he is got a great future ahead of him. The Kevin Owens video package most notably featured Chris Jericho and the list of KO and all of the heel turns that he's made or the turning on his teammates. They're really teasing this Kevin Owens heel turn. Hi, welcome in. Yes, I am live right now. So they were really teasing this Kevin Owens heel turn. And he came out after that video and to a new Titantron image, and I thought that was more fitting than just the letters KO. I thought that was a really good job. And they set up a tag match for later this night, the old Teddy Long special. And then up next, we had a LA Knight title match against Escobar. I was really sad because they didn't give LA Knight a mic. You saw my video last week. You know that I think it's very important to give LA Knight at least a little bit of mic time for the love of God. This is his first title defense. During his intro, they did an ambush, or during the introduction to the title match, they did an ambush on LA Knight. Escobar's lackeys, Angel and Humberto. And they got thrown out, but it didn't really matter because LA Knight still ends up winning the match after being jumped before the match. It really makes Escobar look weak, and they were just starting to make him look strong in my eyes. So I thought that was a really, really interesting choice. Does it make LA Knight look any stronger? No, I don't think it does. So I question the reason for doing it. We will see if there's any sort of payoff to this, a breakup between Legado del Fantasma or something like that. But right now, Escobar, from his turn from the LWO, from Rey Mysterio, they've been putting in work. He's been getting built up. He's getting proper heat. And then they just make him look weak. And now he's done with wanting the title match. We cut backstage. Carmella was in like a barber chair doing a little video. Andrade walks in. They're getting held back. Seems there's realism to it. And then, I'll see you next week. Okay, this felt like this maybe should have happened at the end of, in SmackDown last week after their match. Then we had the entrance to the women's tag match, at least the heel entrances. And then we cut back to backstage. Escobar is having a tough time getting his words out as he's talking about how bad that affected him. And then Corbin and Cruz come in and they make fun of him. I thought that if we're going to just lead to them, it just felt like it's a step down and they should have made him look a little stronger in defeat. So we go to commercial, come back, and we've got Jade Cargill's entrance. Jade is so over with me. Her music, her presentation, everything about her, except for the super smiling baby face. I'm happy to be here. Like, you need to be doing some Brock Lesnar type stuff. She looks great in the ring. It doesn't match her appearance, the jubilous type of energy that she brings. Now, I'm loving the energy. It just feels like maybe she'd be better served as a heel, but her presentation and her entrance is more of a face entrance. So I wouldn't mess with the entrance. I don't know. I would have her be like an absolute wrecking ball is what I would do. And I was really happy to see the choke slam. I'm a big fan of choke slams. They're simple, they're easy, they're effective. She should have no problem doing that move to 99% of the women in the locker rooms, either any of the women's locker rooms in any promotion. I also love Bianca's song. It's something I listen to at the gym. It really caught on to me at WrestleMania that one year I went when it was in Tampa, and she finished night one, winning the championship. It's kind of ominous, though. I never needed you at all. Dun, dun, dun. Like, that sounds like she should turn face, or she should turn heel on Jade. Or one of them should turn on each other. I think that would be a lot better. She looked different today, too. Her, Naomi, and Jade had like a different appearance to them, but Bianca looked almost like 10 years younger. I don't know if it was the outfit or her makeup or what it was, but it took me out of what I was used to seeing from her. We're going to get a rematch for the championship at Bash in Berlin. After this, Naomi got the pin on Blair Davenport. It is what it is. I don't know why I mean, obviously they had their match last week and we're going back and forth with them. I guess Naomi needs to get the win, and you can kind of keep the people in the tag team title match separate from who's beaten who, since they earned the tag team titles without beating Bianca and Jade, pinning them, though they beat the other girls in the match. And then I wanted to make a mention again of the chokeslam and that pump kick. Like, yes, when Jade is in the ring, I can't look away. I have a desire to look away when it's Naomi in the ring, and even to some degree Bianca. So then we got to Solo is going to address the OTC, and as they were coming out, it caught me by surprise because it's like, oh, this is for the tag team titles. It's like, okay, well, maybe that should have been billed, but obviously we want to hear about Roman Reigns. Like, Roman Reigns is the draw in all of this. They came out, Solo's music really over with me. Another Fox black screen that they put up for no reason. I don't know if it's the YouTube TV feed that I have, but it feels like every single Smackdown there are at least one cut to complete black screen for no reason in the middle of the broadcast, and that's unacceptable for a major network. It just is. That's all I really want to. It's just gonna get me mad to talk about, so I'm just not gonna talk about that. So Solo asked for the title from Fatu and asked them to give it to Tangaloa. It feels like this was because Tangaloa got hurt. Jacob Fatu had to step in. We'll give him back to him. Freebird rules, whatever. You can't have. Solo basically buried the whole title. It's like, you can't have a tag team title if you're my enforcer. It's like, that feels like, why not? Why not? It made me think, are they going to lose the titles? Why do this if they're not going to? But at the same time, like, you can't have them lose the titles right now. You need to carry this through for the Bloodline story. The Street Profits and B-Fab came out. The Street Profits are putting on banger after banger after banger, and they're gaining a lot of respect in my book. They're starting to take themselves more seriously. Like, when I say that, I'm saying they, as the performers, are taking their gimmick and their presentation more seriously. They're not doing the jokey this, the jokey that. Like, y'all can go in the ring, y'all can talk on the mic, and they're over with the crowd. Like, let's stop doing some like New Day adjacent street level New Day stuff, and let's get to being hard hitting, good in the ring and good on the mic, and let's let that do the talking for us. Afterwards, we cut to LA Knight. He's issuing kind of an open challenge backstage. And I was so happy. Finally, they gave him a mic, right? Let the man talk. That's what he's doing. That's what's going to get him over, because of the way he speaks, the cadence in his voice, and the way he goes about his presentation, that you need to give him a mic every week. And if you don't, I'm so glad they at least put the mic in his face. They didn't really give it to him. They put it in his face. And magic is always going to happen when that happens. During the match, they showed tonight's results on the screen, and I think that that's really well done. Like, some may consider it spoiling what happened earlier in the show, but I would say that it's just actually a really good way to show people who are watching like what's going on, what happened. Like they'll do that in the NFL, like hey, the lower third stuff. So I thought that was a good job. Montez Ford's Frog Splash might as well be called the 5-star Frog Splash. It is incredible. It is top notch. It is 5-star. I would love to find a way to get that called the 5-star Frog Splash or the Smoke Splash or something like that. I did notice a little error that, and obviously Tangaloa is a botch machine. They made the tag, and whoever tagged whomever in, they were like in the middle of the rope. So when you have to be holding the tag rope from the side of the ring post, it definitely looked like he wasn't holding that, and he was a lot further away. The ref gave the tag anyway, so I guess we'll just move on. Montez Ford did a front flip over the post, standing front flip to the outside. He's athletic as heck, and he's willing to put it on the line. Like, I really hope something happens with them. As I saw earlier, I mean, they've been in, it's almost like 4 years now or whatever, no tag titles. Like, that's, I don't know. I would switch them to another show and give them the belts. They probably should be winning them before the end of the year. Should they be the ones to take it off the bloodline? Maybe, not right now. Fatu interfered and Solo interfered, and that led to the bloodline picking up the win. And then they were doing a beatdown. DIY came to make the save. I think that Tama Tonga's finisher is kind of silly. I don't know if he's used that outside of WWE because I really primarily watch WWE. I still thought that was an interesting decision. An interesting finisher. Kind of looks dumb. Either way, whether it's dumb or not, the way he did it in this match didn't work for me as a finisher. Then they had a Michin video package, and she was talking about how people, never wanted to give her a chance, that she's ugly, that she's fat. And it's like, I was like sitting to myself, like, I'm not saying that people haven't called her that, but I would love to see the person that thinks she's ugly and fat. Like I would just kind of love to see the type of person that would feel that way about her. So that was interesting to me, but it did good building up a street fight for SmackDown. Again, more title matches on SmackDown. I don't know if I should be upset or if I should be happy. I feel like these title matches should be on pay-per-views, but when they're on SmackDown, they're not going to do the title change. So but you get it for free, even though we're getting it for $5.99 pay-per-views every month. So it doesn't really, being on free TV doesn't necessarily need to happen. But either way, I'm more invested in the free television show, the SmackDown and the Raw, when they are title matches on. I do want to see what's going to happen. You could tell that story is going to progress. And then they go to Nia backstage. I just want to make a mention. I really enjoy this little odd couple pairing of Pretty Deadly, Tiffany Stratton, and she's saying "my queen" to Nia as somebody who just watched Game of Thrones for the first time. I think, yeah, they played into the like, I want you to address me as my queen and my lord, or all of your grace and those things. I think that could really work. I really do. Like, and she's strong enough and powerful enough and related to the boss enough to where she could command that, and it would make sense. Obviously, she's queen of the ring. Now she's the champion. And then I thought it was kind of dumb that Chelsea Green was like, literally, like, there's no way she wouldn't know she was there. And I get it. Chelsea's supposed to be this dumb heel character or whatever, kind of a tweener, because people love her. I thought that was an interesting choice. Like, she acted like she didn't know that she was there. Like, that was interesting, to say the least. And then we had the tag match. A-Town Down Under came out, and I think what was new matching ring gear. That's good. I mean, they're probably going to abandon the breakup and the betrayal setup that they've been doing, and I really hope they don't, because I would love to see Theory as a face. Now maybe they'll drag this out until like a WrestleMania match or something like that. But Theory beat John Cena and has been relegated to obscurity since losing the U.S. title. Yeah, he was Vince McMahon's guy, but so was Roman Reigns. And so, like, just because Vince is gone doesn't mean that you need to bury the guy. I think he does great work on the mic. I think he does great work with his facial expressions and his emotive responses to things. And I think that he's got a very, very good, admirable, like, I want to like look like that guy look, right? That's what you want in a WWE superstar, all of those qualities. The tag match was, as you'd expect, it was basically setting seeds for Kevin Owens' heel turn that didn't come. He went to go, looked like he was going to hit him with the title belt, and I guess I'm a mark because I definitely thought that was going to happen. And I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. All in all, there was some stuff I enjoyed, some stuff I didn't enjoy. Smackdown being a 2-hour show. It's quick, it's concise. You feel the 3 hours of Raw. You don't really feel the 2 hours of SmackDown, and that can be a good thing. That can be a bad thing. It definitely feels like they are saving some of these big moments and big opportunities for the switch to USA Network. So we'll see what happens with that. So whatever you guys think, thank you for watching. Comment below, let me know, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. I will be an honored guest on the Bash in Berlin predictions video for No DQ Review. Well, I guess it's not the review, it's just No DQ video channel. So I will definitely catch you guys there next Thursday. I really hope to see all you guys there. I'll also be making my comments on Monday Night Raw, either Monday evening or most likely sometime Tuesday. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.